So hello all the star technophiles, this is Ojasvi Jan, and in this video I am going to discuss about the one of the important topic related to the string primitive data type. We are able to access the so many string function with the help of just a dot operator. So we will going to discuss about these function in this video. This video will going to be a very important for the primitive data type, especially a string one. So let's see the things one by one, like how we able to create a string variable with the help of a constructor way. So as we already discussed that how to declare a variable in a literal way. So just I really want to give you a glimpse about it. Then we will going to learn the things one by one. So here is the way to declare any string variable it into the literal way. We have discussed this in a previous video as well. So this is a literal way to declare any variable of a string type. If I really want to console it just to see the value, then you will going to see like that. Here it is. And if I save it, you will going to see the value. It's hello technophile. But there is another way to declare a variable of a string type, that is called as a constructor way. This way we are not using specially in a programming, but there is some reason behind it why I'm showing you that this is another way to declare a variable. There is a very important intuition behind it to show you like that. So in a constructor way, we are declaring a variable with the help of the keyword. So this is the way to declare a variable. See, I'm going to declare one variable, that is example string wrapper, and with the help of a new keyword I'm creating one object of the string type, and its value will going to be a hello technophile. And once I will show you its a value on a console, this will give you a kind of a wrapper, a string wrapper of the hello technophile. This is like that. Now when you open this object, you will going to see that every index is giving a corresponding character of that string. For example, 0 string is H, first place value is E, then 2 like index is L, and so on. The 16th one is E, is the last character. That's fine. Now the magic you will going to see when you will going to expand, it's a prototype. This is the huge list of a string function that you should be aware about that. Let me tell you, if you really want to become a master in a string data type, especially in a JavaScript, you have to know about this whole function. I'm not saying you should be proficient each and every function, but you should aware about that, like why we are using index of function, why we are using includes function, and this huge list you can consider for yourself as a index of the string type function. So let me just show you like that, and let me just like I want to make this variable as a value. Let me extract the value from that object. So I'm going to create one variable of name example string 2. So that's what I want to create a variable. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to extract the value from this object. So this is the function for that value of. And once I'm going to console this example string, you will going to see the value as well. Here it is. And once I save it, you will going to see the value of the example string 2. It's same, exactly the same what we are getting for the example string. The example string 2 value is exactly same. It means that this two line is equivalent to this first line. I think you understand that behind the scene what's going on. This thing will going to happen behind the scene whenever we are declaring any string in a literal way. That's why we are able to access the whole list with the help of the example string with of dot operator. So if I really want to, and like when I click on that, you will going to see that the huge list that I was getting on a console. That's I really want to show you. So this is the example. You will going to see that the whole list is given by the Visual Studio recommendation kind of thing, but this list is come from it's a prototype. So again I'm going to show you the uh, example string wrapper. So once you open that, it's prototype. And when I'm going to just copy this whole list, you will going to see that this is the function that you have to understand to know about the string in detail in a JavaScript. So I really recommend you to just practice this function one by one to get a more clarity about it. So that's why I really want to give you the example of five function among all these, so that you will get some clarity like how to practice this. So I'm going to take a five functions. First one is a replace one, slice one, split one. Okay, so let's see the things one by one. Let me just first comment these all so that you will get a desired result on a console. Now the console is called clear. Now let's take the first function, and this is the first function. This is nothing but a split. So what's the split function is do? Split method is used to split a string into the array of a substring and return a new array. It is a very important function. So whenever we want to convert a string into the array format, generally we are using the string function. Split function, sorry. So let's see the example for that, and you will get the huge clarity related to this. Once I'm going to save that, I'm just declaring one string and its value is India is my country. Now there is a string array variable. When I'm applying the string dot split, this will going to split my string and converted it into the array format, that you will going to see the output here as well. This is going to split with the help of the space. Just I'm giving a space, so in between the space it will going to split that, and I'm getting the in the array format. Very important function in a JavaScript related to the string data type. So let me just comment this and just move on the another function that is nothing but a repeat one. So what is the functionality of the repeat function? You will going to see that its definition. The repeat function method returns a new string with a specified number of copies of the string it was called on. What exactly the meaning of this? You can see with the help of the example. So here is an example for that. You will going to see that the repeat function will going to repeat that string in a specified number. So here is the string variable having a value hello world, repeated string, and what I am going to do, I want to repeat this hello world two times. That's why I'm giving a value 2, and that's what I'm getting on the console as well. That is hello world and the hello world. If I want to repeat this string as three times, then I have to mention a 3 here and just save it, and you will going to say that hello, it is the three times. This is hello world, and again a hello world. So this is the functionality of the repeat function in a string. Whenever I want to repeat the particular function in a multiple times, what I have to do, I have to use a repeat function. Let's see the another function. and this will slice function. This is also a very important function for the string type, and in this case if we want to slice our string, or if we want to divide our string and want a particular part, so at that time we are using a slice function. Slice method extract a part of the string and retain the extracted part in a new string. It is not modifying our original data or original string, it is just extracting that particular string and just give it to us. So how it is work, just I am going to take one example again for this function as well. You will going to see that this is the employee info, and employee info I am getting with a long string with this a name and its ID format. Now from this string, from this whole long string, I really want to extract its ID part. So what I have to do, I have to just count the index. There's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and the 13. So means the ID of the employee in this string is started from 13th index. So I want a ID from this string. So what I have to do, I have to put employee info dot slice and putting this index, like from which index I want that string. If I really want to console the ID part, then you will going to see that here in a very clear way, this will give me a ID. So this will, you will get the particular ID, not the whole employee info. What if I want to see the employee info string? Then you will going to console this as well. This is the concept of the immutability that we have already discussed in a previous video, that our original data or original string is not affected at all. This is a modified string, this is our original data. So let's see the another function, and this is called as a replace function. So what exactly the replace function will do? As the name suggests, that is will going to replace the particular string or particular word. So the replace function method searches a string for a specified value, return a new string where the specified values are replaced. How exactly it is work? Let's see the example again and you will get the clarity. So here it is the function, here it is the code for the replace function. So there is a string that is visit Microsoft, and I'm going again replacing that Microsoft with the W3 string. So what I'm doing with the help of the replace function, I'm telling the replace function that search the Microsoft first and replace that Microsoft with the W3 school word. So that's the second word, replace with that. So once I can save it, you will going to see that visit school. If I really want to see my first string or first data, what I can say that is str. This is the same format only. This is not changed at all. This is a visit Microsoft. Now it's a visit W3 schools. So this is the magic of the replace function in this part. So just comment it out and see the another function that is nothing but includes. So how the includes work and what is the functionality of this? This is function is checking the value whether it is present or not. If it is checking some value whether it is present or not, definitely it will going to return it into the boolean format. How exactly it is working? That the include method determines whether a string contain a character of specified string or not. How it is work? Let's see the another example of that. Let's see, like if my one string is there, there is a big string, and I am going to console that is present value. So what's going behind the scene is that there is a huge string that is hello world and welcome to the university. I want that whether this string contain a world or not. Just I want to check that. So what I have to do, I have to put string dot includes world or not. If it includes word, definitely it will going to return a true, and that's what I'm getting true. What if this string doesn't contain a world at all? And when I save it, definitely its answer will going to be a false. So this is all about the function includes. We have discussed a replace function, we have discussed the slice function, we have discussed the repeat function and the split function. But I really want you to practice the all the function one by one so that you will just get clarity like how this function works behind the scene, what is the meaning of at, big, blink, bold, character at, and when to use it, how to use it. You will get the whole clarity about it. Hope you understand that how to use that function, like why we are using that, and the whole scenario about it, what exactly the meaning of the constructor way of declaring any primitive value. So hope you got these all overview in this video. So for the more concepts, see you in the next video.